Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another YouTube video with me. So today we are having an exciting topic, which is actually really exciting for me because I've been doing research about it, and it's about things that men should do like women. And I'm going to have another video about things women should do like men. And it's not about saying, oh my god, women are better, we're just better, or like men are better. It's really about, if you do it that way, everybody around you will just feel more happy, and you yourself will feel more happy. Your life will go better. The situations will get like handled better and you will face less problems. So let's start with it. The first thing that women do way better than men is that when we want to say our point and our reason during an argument, we say something that does make sense. Okay? If two people are fighting and they're cursing each other, that's another thing. But if two people are just arguing in a normal way, women normally have something that is a fact or that just does make sense. But men, they say something and they use their right to have an opinion. They be like, I'm free to have my own opinion. If this is wrong, I believe in it. Sometimes they talk about something, they know it's wrong, but they still be like, this is how I think. They pretend they think like that just to win an argument. And they don't care if what they're saying is like true, is reasonable, is like, I don't know, scientifical, is like, fair. They don't really care about that. They just be like, this is how I think, this is my perspective, and this is how I think this should be, Women say something that makes sense. Men say something that benefits them. Now, what benefits them might be something that is like really stupid, and they know it's stupid, but they be like, this is how I think. So this is how things are gonna be, because you can't change how I think or how I feel. So women argue better. Another thing man should do like women is to be more loyal, and is to be more, respectful to their relationships. Cause like I've been like reading about the results of this search, and it was about how 85% of men leave their partner when she gets like a kind of illness or a disease that there is no cure to it. 85% leave. Meanwhile, females, only 9% leave. So when you get married to someone, and it was about married couples, imagine it. So when you get married to someone and you tell them, in happiness and in sadness, I'm gonna stay by your side, but then you just leave when they get sick. Bro, it means like you should work on your emotional connection. So after that person gets sick, you still have like these emotions between you two. Another thing that I think women do better is that they don't cut other people off. Now, if you're a man who be like, oh, I don't do all these things, you're what? An exception. You're an exception. Say it? Exception. So don't fight me like I'm not this, because anything I say, like it's about, I have proof for it. It's about like the result of the researches. It's about even daily experiences. So men think they can cut you off because men enjoy teaching you. A lot of the time they want to show power. That's why they cut you off. But kind, nice men normally want to teach you something, want to help you out. But a lot of the time they assume you know less than you know, and they're telling you what you already know and wasting your time, and also cut you off, which is rude. So the thing is, females normally look to see what the other person needs, what the other person is asking for. Is this person asking for me to explain this to her or to him, or no? We do that. Or when someone asks our opinion about something, we specifically talk about that little something that is in their life. We don't be like, oh, you know what? This is related to what you're asking, and this is the reason you're asking this question, okay? This is not your problem. This is your problem. Women don't do this, but men normally talk like this. So men need to be like, okay, I like to help others, especially women, but like when they ask me. women don't usually help when it's not necessary, but men try to do it and it becomes annoying. So this is another thing that men need to change a little bit. Okay, number 4, a lot of men, you see them, they're so mean to themselves. Like, oh my God, how do you live like that? Like every day I wake up, I'm like, what's happening upstairs? My neighbors are killing each other. My neighbor is a serial killer. I'm serious. Did you hear that? Like boom, boom, boom. Like, what are you doing? Are you taking care of horses? Anyway, so I was saying, a lot of men just, they be like, I did this. I'm very stupid. The expectation that all these people had or I had from myself, oh my God, I ruined everything. Men need to learn how to forgive themselves. A lot of women forgive themselves way more easily, and that's why we have less anger in ourselves. Because like when you're angry at yourself, it's easier to be angry at others. Like when you're mad at yourself, when you're frustrated, when you don't forgive yourself, you be like, why would I do the same thing for others? This is why women be like, okay, I'm more calm. And this is why we live longer, okay? Because men, in their head, they keep thinking like, I fucked up. Okay, now what? Like you didn't do it on purpose, you tried. Okay, whatever. Okay, you didn't try well enough? Okay, you were busy with something else. You were being clumsy. You're a human. You should be clumsy some days. You should be lazy some days. And it's normal. I'm not telling you not have discipline, have it, but then be like, okay, I can do mistakes. Or like, don't try to like give to everyone except yourself, because you're a human as well, and you need love, respect, and you need material things, and you need to spend on yourself, take care of yourself. Like, taking care of yourself is something men don't even know how to do it, and you need to learn how to do it. Another thing women are better at it is friendship. Now, a lot of y'all might be like, no, you're wrong. No, I'm correct. Why? Because you be like, men get friends easily. Yes, I didn't say they didn't, but the quality of the friendship. Because, the research just shows that women choose their friend based on how much this lady make me grow. Most of us choose like this. How much this other woman is like willing to sacrifice me, how much is she going to be with me in like bad, sad situations, how close is our background to each other. We as females, when we choose someone to be our friend, we be like, okay, can this person relate to me? Can this person really understand me? Can this person really be a shoulder for me to cry and really understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Man be like, this guy, my friend. Why? Because they look for someone to have fun with or to work with, but then they don't even know that person well enough to work with that person. They don't really think about growing. They think about getting benefit out of the other person. And they are really easygoing as well, like too easygoing. You see a man who's here, his friend is here. Women try to have friends on their own level. A little bit up and down is okay. But we look at the other person's situation, even the family of that person. We be like, does this person good enough to be in the same level, to be in the same line and same path with me? But men be like, okay, he's here or he's here or he's here and we're friends and we're just hanging out, ha 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 ha, and we're happy. And another thing men don't really care about is like, the beliefs that the other man have, and it's not related to them. For example, the man you choose as your friend as a man might have some bad opinions, hurtful opinions, might having like some bad habits, might be doing some very bad things, and you be like, it does not affect me, so he's still my friend. But women are not like that. We be like, oh, what a trash. We don't care if it affects us that much or no. We be like, this person is a bad person. We realize that someone who can hurt others will hurt us one day, Okay, even if we become close friends, this person might hurt us. There is a possibility, because in different situations people switch and act different, and if this person has the potential to be bad, one day this person will be back to us. I see a lot of men that are maybe over 40 and they be like, yeah, I had this guy and we were close, but I don't know what happened. Nothing happened. He was like that since the beginning. You were just blind. Open your eyes. Another thing women do is that we express our feelings way more and in a way more healthy way. And what is it called? Nagging. I think men need to nag more. A lot of men think they should like listen to you all the time and solve your problems and never nag to you and never be like, I have this problem. And that's why after a while they get tired and they don't do what they should do for the relationship or the friendship with you. Because they be like, I'm always trying, I'm tired. No, you should always try without getting tired. This is what women do 24/7. We try, we don't get tired, but if you let us know what we should do. Because if you're doing so much for a woman, ask her to do something for you, and that way you will have more consistency in working on your friendship with her, because you see like she's doing the same. That way you won't get tired, because that way you'll be like, if I'm giving something, I'm taking something. If I'm trying, she's trying. But a lot of men just don't ask, and then they get mad when you ask them to correct themselves. They think you are the problem because you nag. Meanwhile, they're the problem because they don't nag. Like, how am I supposed to know what's in your head? You know? Another thing that is really important, like y'all can't tell how important it is man should share their opinion and thoughts and dark thoughts more, because a lot of men don't do it. They think like they're gonna get judged, and because you don't do it, you might get a danger for the society, for people around you, or for yourself. A lot of females, when we're like, feeling good, we start talking about all the things we think about, and might be weird, like even in a joking way, we say to each other. We don't really feel sad when we say it. We might be like, this is weird, why do I feel like this? But we share these thoughts when we're in a happy mood and we're confident, and we have the ability to do this. Men need to do it more. A lot of men don't do it. They be like, okay, this scenario I think about, or this trauma I have, who's gonna judge me? They don't do it, and they keep it in their heart, and they get alone with those kind of thoughts, which is dangerous, because a lot of the time you need to hear other people's opinion, and when you hear it, you actually change your direction, or you actually feel like, oh, I'm not alone. And this other person think like that, but he handles it, so I can do the same. Like, I don't have to try what I think about. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't want to get more deep into it, but like, this is really serious. A lot of the time, the fantasy you have, or like something that is in your head that is like, giggling you. You need to be like, okay, I don't have to do it, but I can talk about it. It might be something illegal. It might be something crazy. It might be one of your insecurities. It might be anything. You just need to share it with someone. Men don't do that. And if you feel like other men will judge you for it, share it with a woman. Easy. Another thing women do better is that when something is different from us, we are less scared of it compared to men. This is normal. One of humans' normal fears, humans' normal reactions to something new is that you fear it, you're scared of it because it's new to you. But women can handle it better. Women can be like, okay, I can get used to it. We are more mentally flexible and we are more curious. We don't do crazy things. We're less in danger compared to men who go try a lot of things. But then like, we're more curious in a positive way toward new things. Like, instead of fearing of things, we give that thing a chance. A lot of men be like, it's not necessary to do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna try that. But a lot of women be like, I should try it before I die. When it comes to a lot of new things, that's why it's like, be like not that useful or necessary, or like it's just very new, we just give it a try. But man just be like, no, I don't have to try that. Like, you know how most women are shopaholic but most men aren't? This is my point. Like, now shopping and having your own style and being bold, how many men are that bold? Not many of them. You know, man be like, if we do more exciting things like motorcycle, for example, okay. Like going hiking alone, which is because you're a man. So no one's gonna rape you or kill you in that jungle. Like, someone will, but like this is a lower chance for you, you know? So men do more exciting things. Don't think like I'm saying they don't do exciting things, they're scared to try it. No, I'm thinking about like having your own style, for example. I'm thinking about like, for example, traveling to this new place and wearing this, you know, dress that everybody wear there, like it's a local dress, and then the dance with the people, and then be happy and be like, you know, these things are the things that man be like, why would I travel like 5 hours flight to just do that dance over there? But women do it. We are way more hopeful, and we are way more into trying and experiencing new things. Meanwhile, men are more in like their survival mood and their cave, which is not okay. Because if you're like that, it's not fun to hang out with you, you know? Women are way more easy when it comes to knowing that they're getting scammed. A lot of the time we'll be like, okay, I know I'm getting scammed, but like this experience, I can't lose it. But man be like, this is a scam, so I'm gonna leave, you know? And like, this is because we choose feelings over brain most of the time. So that's why we're like that. But I think men should be like this too. Like, you can't believe how exciting your life can be when you choose trying something new over just like saving your money, over just like thinking about what others will think. Oof, that's another thing man should do like woman is approaching the other gender. Because look at how we approach. So demure, so elegant, so nice and kind. A lot of men think like flirting is the only way to just tell a woman they like her. Meanwhile, trying to spend time with her and letting her know you give her your full attention is the best way. A lot of women become someone's friend and wait for that person to tell them they love her, to tell her they love her. Or we say it, but we say it in a good way. We don't be like saying something about his body and shit. Like, yeah, if you're in a situation like a party and you know that person, yeah. But a lot of men, even in the street or even after meeting that person a few times, they be like, blah, 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 and they sound weird. They sound freaky. They sound like a weirdo, you know? But women be like, okay, I'm giving you attention, I'm giving you love, I'm treating you like a mother. So if you want that girl, and if you're serious, treat her like a father. Exactly, just the same as that girl do to you. Show her every little thing she say, you remember. You need to try more. Because women, when they want to earn someone, they try more. This is a fact. It doesn't matter if we want that person to come tell us that he loves us first, or we want to show our love first and even say it first. It does not matter. We try more because it's not all about like flirting or being like, hey, I'm gonna pay for your food and like I'm gonna call you beautiful, so now you're mine. That's what a lot of especially poor men or middle class men do. And like, bruh, you know, because a lot of men listen to you, listen to what you have to say in order to get to what they want. And you can tell when a man deep down is saying how much he yaps, or like he's saying like how interesting. You can tell the details. My partner, remember, crazy. Anyway, so these are the things I think men should learn from females. We're better in these things. And also, you know what you should learn from us? Driving. Yeah, you think we can't drive? You can't drive, honey. Look at the results. So even like in USA, for example, 75% of the accidents, who to blame for them? A man. It's a man's fault. Y'all think like you're too good at something and you're gonna miss it. You're gonna get really bad with it. A lot of y'all should respect other people's life more. Okay? Because a lot of men be like, I'm gonna do this, I'm so cool. You should use safety over being cool. That's what females do. That's why we don't crush our car every day. And also, not only men have 75% of the accidents, the women who have accidents are the one who are having little accidents. You know, like men usually have bigger accidents that cause more problems. So respect other people's life more. A lot of us be like, okay, I'm harmful to myself, but I don't want to be harmful toward others.